Donald Trump has spent the past couple of days crying over a false claim that the judge in his I Paid a Porn Star Hush Money trial has barred him from attending his son Barron's high school graduation. And it really should come to no surprise to you that it's a lie. The judge has not barred Donald Trump. In fact, he hasn't even made a decision, and even went as far as to say that he'd be willing to adjourn for 1 or 2 days for the graduation. Now, Donald Trump is not a stupid man, right? Because it would be stupid to lie about a judge's decision when he hasn't even made the decision yet. I don't know, that might piss off the judge, right? And because Donald Trump is so brilliant and so smart, he's always thinking 5 steps ahead. So if I know Donald Trump, and I do, he's purposely trying to piss off the judge so that he does bar him from going to the graduation. And he can run around town crying how he's the greatest father in the world who's missing out on one of his children's most important days. But you see, the problem with Donald Trump's career is that it's long. And in the past 40 some odd years, Donald Trump has given many interviews about his parenting. So have his kids. Let's take a look back on what a great dad Donald Trump is. In an interview with Howard Stern back in 2005, he said, I won't do anything to take care of them. I'll supply funds and she'll take care of the kids. It's not like I'm going to be walking the kids down Central Park. Marla, his ex-wife, used to say, I can't believe you're not walking Tiffany down the street. In a carriage. Right, I'm going to be walking down Fifth Avenue with a baby in a carriage. It just didn't work. So touching. Let's see what Don Jr. had to say. As Trump's very public affair with Marla Maples made tabloid headlines in the early 1990s, then 12-year-old Don Jr. blamed his parents' split on his father, having said, quote, can you say you love us? You don't love us. You don't even love yourself. You just love your money. Don Jr. has since said that he was just a 12-year-old boy upset about his parents' divorce, and that those things weren't true. Really? In a 2004 interview with New York Magazine, Ivanka said that she and her siblings were sort of bred to be competitive. Dad encourages it, she added. I remember skiing with him and we were racing. I was ahead and he reached his ski pole out and pulled me back. Ivanka, that's not encouraging competition. That's Donald Trump being a sore loser. Are you seeing the pattern? But there's more. Don Jr. had told a reporter in 2004, my father is a very hardworking guy, and that's his focus in life. So I got a lot of the paternal attention that a boy wants and needs from my grandfather. It's so funny to me how Donald Trump has no problem missing out on his kids' lives when it came to filling his pockets. But God forbid he misses out on a graduation being held accountable for the crimes that he himself has committed. Then it's wah! And just like any good father, let us not forget the times that Donald Trump just loved to sexualize his daughters. In a 1994 episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, Trump spoke about his daughter Tiffany, having said, I think that she's got a lot of Marla. She's really a beautiful baby. She's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet, but time will tell. Holding his hands in front of his chest to represent breasts. Ah, yes, what every doting father thinks about when looking at their 1-year-old daughter. And of course, there was that time in 2006 on The View when he infamously said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. But don't forget, in another interview with Howard Stern in 2003, he said that his daughter had the best body. In yet another sit-down, Trump gave the radio host the okay to call Ivanka a piece of ass. Oh, daddy dearest. And if you stuck around long enough in this video, because it could really go on for days, right? I'll leave you with this tidbit. Quote, the hardest thing for me about raising kids has been finding the time. I know friends who leave their businesses so they can spend more time with their children. And I say, give me a break. My children could not love me more if I spent 15 times more time with them. Maybe they couldn't love you more, Donald. But it did make them resent you and hate you a lot more. For sure. So don't be fooled by Donald Trump's crocodile tears over missing Barron's high school graduation. He could literally care less. Anyways, bye!